Welcome to Japan English News, Quick Scan. Today's headlines. Putin announces Ukraine military operation, explosions heard. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday announced a military operation in Ukraine and warned other countries that any attempt to interfere with the Russian action would lead to consequences you have never seen. He said the attack was needed to protect civilians in eastern Ukraine, a claim the U.S. had predicted he would falsely make to justify an invasion. UN chief appeals to Putin to stop the conflict. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop his troops' offensive against Ukraine. Guterres was responding on Wednesday to Putin's announcement of a special Russian military operation in the eastern Ukrainian region of Donbas. The announcement came while the UN Security Council was discussing the Ukraine crisis. 3,000 people stranded at Hokkaido Airport due to snowfall. More than 3,000 passengers were stranded at Shinchitose Airport here through the early morning hours on February 24 as heavy snowfall brought the region's train services to a grinding halt. Hokkaido Railway Company on February 23 suspended its railway services on a wide-scale basis, including trains bound for Sapporo, capital of the northernmost prefecture. The railway company could not remove enough snow to give the green light as heavy snow continued falling. Kishida calls off Hiroshima visit with Emmanuel over Ukraine. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has cancelled a planned visit to Hiroshima with Rahm Emanuel, the U.S. ambassador to Japan, because of the growing crisis in Ukraine, government sources said. The decision was made before Russia escalated its military action against Ukraine on February 24, according to the sources. U.S.-China feud cited as biggest threat to peace in Northeast Asia. A deepening U.S.-China conflict is the biggest threat to peace in Northeast Asia in 2022, according to a survey of 201 diplomacy and security experts in Japan, the United States, China and South Korea. North Korea as a nuclear power was picked as the second largest risk to the region in the survey conducted by Genran NPO, a Tokyo-based non-profit organization, and other groups in January and February this year. Old grudge fuels confusion in governor's race in Ishikawa. Ishikawa Prefecture in central Japan, long a conservative stronghold, has been led by Masanori Tanimoto for 7 terms, the longest tenure of any sitting governor in Japan. But when Tanimoto, 76, announced last autumn that he would not seek an 8th term, the cork that had kept political animosity under control came loose. Toyota signals readiness to fully meet wage demands. Toyota Motor Corporation. President Akio Toyoda signaled the company's readiness on Wednesday to fully meet demands from its labor union in this spring's wage talks. The Japanese automaker's management aims to reward employees sufficiently for their efforts over the past year, Toyota said in a meeting with the labor union. There are no differences of opinions between the company and the labor union over wages and bonuses, Toyota said. Alert level raised for Japan's Mount Ontuk due to more volcanic quakes. Japan's weather agency on Wednesday raised its alert level for Mount Ontuk in the central part of the country, warning against going near its crater as volcanic earthquakes have increased. The Level 2 alert for the 3,067-meter volcano straddling Nagano and Gifu prefectures is the first since August 21, 2017, with the Japan Meteorological Agency warning about the possibility of flying rocks around the 1-kilometer area from the crater on the mountain's summit. Man who fell sick after 223 hours in overtime wins suit. The Tokyo District Court ordered an internet mail order company to pay 24 million yen to a former employee who developed deep depression after putting in 223 hours of overtime in a single month. The plaintiff, a man in his 40s who worked at a distribution center of the Tokyo-based firm, filed a lawsuit against his former employer, seeking 68 million yen in compensation. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.